Mayor Adams in Albany today asking state legislators for more funding for the city.
Yeah, we're talking $1 billion. That's what Adams says is needed to cover costs associated with the migrant crisis.
Fox 5's Morgan McKay joins us from the state capitol. Morgan, what was the reaction like to the mayor's pitch?
It came as a bit of a surprise, Stephen, Natasha, especially since Mayor Eric Adams released his own budget just a few weeks ago without a funding gap. His team saying that they had assumed Governor Kathy Hochul would include this money in her budget. But Adams facing questions about not only how they're spending this money, but where he stands on a number of President Donald Trump's policies.
Do you have any plans of reversing your sanctuary status?
I don't control that law. It's a city council law.
Mayor Eric Adams doubling down that he does not have control over New York's sanctuary city status, but says he wants the city council to make changes so that migrants who commit crimes can be deported easier. Adams testifying in front of state lawmakers in Albany, facing some budget-related questions, but the main focus was where the mayor stood on a number of President Donald Trump's priorities, particularly with migrants.
I have reports that there are members of the NYPD asking parents and teachers for identification in front of public schools.
Adams is asking for $1 billion in additional funding from the state this year to aid the city with the migrant crisis. Some Democratic lawmakers, though, tying a small drop in school attendance in January to concerns over ICE raids. Senator Liz Krueger also bringing up concerns about ICE being allowed in hospitals after reports that NYU Langone Health System is warning staff to not shield patients from immigration raids.
If people don't think they can go to hospitals for health care, you have a new public health crisis on our hands here in New York City.
We agree 100%.
Adams wouldn't fully commit, though, to banning ICE in hospitals and schools and other places owned by the city.
We are examining all the EOs.
Adams was under a time limit for each question and couldn't help use it to needle at least two of his primary opponents, State Senator Jessica Ramos and State Assemblyman Zoran Mamdani.
A.G. James.
Thank you.
I would, but I don't have time.
Adams is no stranger to the Capitol, being a former senator, but this time his 5-count criminal indictment cast a shadow over his trip. But Adams brushed off concerns this had any impact.
Case dismissed. What's the update on that?
Speak with Alex, and I'm not distracted. I'm focused.
Now, Adams was also asked about his health. He was out of the public eye for about a week because he said he was undergoing routine medical tests. He didn't go into detail today, but said he is healthy and all those tests came back negative. Reporting live from the state capitol, I'm Morgan McKay. Steve, Natasha, back to you.
All right, thanks, Morgan.